Hey, everybody. Good morning and welcome to today's deep dive.
Good morning.
We're talking about finding courage and strength in our everyday lives, right?
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Right.
So this is for you. If you're facing something, maybe a little bit scary today, a little
Yeah.
bit tough, and you need that extra bit of,
A little boost.
a boost, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to dive into this devotional entry for January 13th, and it focuses on Joshua chapter 1, verse 9.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah. So how can we apply this ancient wisdom right to our modern lives?
Exactly.
That's what we're talking about today.
Because it's, thousands of years old.
Right.
But it's still so relevant
It really is.
to our lives.
Mhm.
It's amazing
It is.
how that works.
Yeah. And so the verse itself says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go."
It's so powerful. And,
Mhm.
when you think about who
Right.
this verse is for, it makes it even more powerful because this is to Joshua, who's taking over after Moses' death.
All right.
And they're about to go into the promised land.
Yeah.
So, this is a time of immense uncertainty.
Yeah.
They're facing the unknown potential danger, and so they need this unwavering faith.
Right. And it says strong and courageous,
Yes,
like both of those things, right?
Right.
It's not enough to just feel it.
exactly.
We got to do something.
You got to act.
Yeah.
You got to take that next step.
Right. And that's hard.
It is.
It's
because
unbelievable.
it's so much easier to just stay where we are.
Right.
Where it's safe, where it's
Right.
comfortable.
Mhm.
But to reach those promised lands, those
Mhm.
goals, those dreams that we have, it requires us to do something,
Do something.
to step outside of that comfort zone.
Yeah. The devotional actually says, fear has no place when God is with you. Move forward boldly, knowing he is by your side.
And that's a great reminder because it's not saying that we won't have fear. It's saying that fear can't control us.
Right.
When we have God with us,
Mhm.
we can move forward even when we are afraid.
Yeah. I find that sometimes it's like that fear it wants to paralyze you.
It does,
Oh,
and
no.
it's so easy to let it.
Right.
But, if we can remember that we're not alone,
Mm-hmm.
that God is with us,
Yeah.
that he'll give us the strength we need, then we can take those steps,
Right.
even when we're scared.
Yeah. So how do we take those steps?
Well, I think it's a combination of things. It's recognizing the fear, but not letting it control us.
Mm-hmm.
It's remembering that God is with us.
Mm.
And it's also asking for his help.
Right.
The devotional talks about faith as a source of courage.
Right.
And that's so true because it's not the absence of fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's acting despite the fear
Yeah.
and trusting in God.
It's like having that trust that there's something bigger than yourself
Exactly.
that's gonna,
That's got you.
yeah,
Yeah.
have your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
But,
cool.
the devotional gives a great takeaway message.
Okay.
It says, face a fear with courage today, trust in God's presence.
So what is that one thing you can do today to kind of embody that?
Yeah. What's that one small step?
It's that one small step, right?
Is it making that phone call?
Mm-hmm.
Is it signing up for that class?
Mm-hmm.
Is it having that difficult conversation?
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
just take that one step.
Yeah. And, if you're struggling to find that courage,
Yeah.
the devotional gives us this really beautiful short prayer.
Yes.
It says, Lord, strengthen me with courage to face the challenges ahead. Amen.
And sometimes that's the bravest thing we can do
Yeah.
is to just admit that we need help
Mm-hmm.
and ask for it.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to do this alone.
That's right.
We have God with us
Mm-hmm.
and he's ready to help.
He
It
is. We just have to ask.
Yeah. So I think what we're learning today is that courage isn't about being fearless.
Right.
It's about moving forward
Yeah.
with faith.
Even when things are uncertain.
Right. And knowing that we're not alone.
Exactly. And, you don't have to face a giant today.
Yeah.
Just look for those small opportunities for courage. Those little things that you can do
Yeah.
to step outside of your comfort zone.
Right.
Where will you find yours?
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's a great question. And I love how you said, we don't have to slay a giant.
Right.
Just those small
Baby step.
baby steps, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, hey, listen, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Thank you.
And remember, you are not alone. Keep Joshua chapter 1, verse 9 close to your heart today. And step into your day with strength and courage.
That's it.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.